It's okay, we didn't notice you were gone. Vic, I will literally pull up the videos of you crying. I will actually pull up videos of you with tears going down your face, saying that you missed the streams. The start of the trip, okay, so I left 3 weeks ago. So I went to Boston, okay? I went to Boston for a week. Boston by itself, really boring. I sat in a room and played Animal Crossing by myself. Animal Crossing, great game, by the way, if you're stuck in a room in Boston. 10 out of 10 would recommend. But then I went out and I visited Nate.
Is that Rosa Parks?
Nate took me around his place. Nate met his family, hung out at his spot. It was really awesome. We went to the gym together. Met Yao, one of his mods, which was sick. It was really cool. Like we hung out all day, got food. I saw Nate, and then I flew from Boston to Seattle at the end of that week. And Seattle was cool, but it was kind of weird because I flew like 6 hours there. I was only there for 5 nights, so it was like a weird amount of time to be out there. Also, by the way, whichever dumb fuck designed the Seattle like urban grid needs to be fired. I could actually get drunk and make a City Skylines template that is infinitely better than the Seattle urban design. Okay, and I met Cheat, which was awful. It was just, I was gonna say awesome, and I got halfway through awful. Maybe that's what I was actually thinking, but it was so sick meeting Chief. I mean, like, I knew that we were gonna get along well because like we talk all the time for hours. So Chief picked me up, which is funny because I was like working, and I look over, and then I'm like, oh, that's Chief. And then we ran into each other's arms. It was like a movie where like we were running at each other, and then we hugged. It was actually really romantic. Then he drove me in his very fancy Tesla back to his place. I'm not gonna dox Chief. It's a bit far. It's like a 45 to an hour drive outside of Seattle. Okay, so he was in like the greater Seattle area, which was fine, except that I saw him on a Monday night and I had to work Tuesday at 7 or 8 in the morning. So I was like, oh, I'll just get a bus back. I'll just get a bus at like 6 a.m., get back for 7, be fine. I'm checking the buses after we finished Chief's stream. Okay, so we streamed on Chief's account.
Like... Not the flip! Not the flip! You idiot. Bro, I always have that shit locked, bro. I literally...
And it's like midnight, and we checked the buses, because I'm like, okay, I gotta get my bus home. First of all, I bought 2 bus tickets by accident. Pissed me off. Second of all, the bus was at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. It's a 2-hour bus ride back. So at 1:50 or 1:45, I woke up on Chief's couch. He drove me to the bus station, and like it was one other dude getting on. We pull up to the... I get in the Greyhound bus, okay? Everybody's asleep. It smells like a public bathroom. It like urine and then also very strong cleaning product. And there's like a bunch of people in there. I thought it was gonna be dead empty. Well, they're overnight buses, so I guess you just hop in it. And it took me all the way to downtown Seattle, and I got out of the bus terminal in downtown Seattle, and there was like bridges, right? I was like under all these overpasses, and I was like standing at the bus stop, like shaking because it was so cold. And then Seattle was good, hung out, went to that playground that you guys all saw me playing at if you tuned into that stream. That was great. Really hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh, and then I met the Armf fella. Armf was so much fun. I'll probably literally make a separate YouTube video just about me and Armf hanging out because that was sick and it was really cool and he was an awesome guy. Because like I knew I was going to meet Chief, but I wasn't sure I was gonna meet Armf because I knew that he was around Seattle, but I didn't know where. But hanging out with Armf was so cool. He's a really sick guy. We got, he took me like a ramen spot. We actually got like real ramen, which was cool because like I'm pretty white. So like real ramen is like the ramen noodles that you crack and put in a bowl. And it had like all this shit in it. Like it had like pork sliced and like the egg. It was like the ramen from like the anime aesthetic lo-fi videos. That's what I was eating. After that, I flew back to fucking Maine and I was in Maine for a bit, for another week. And I saw Muffin, and I hung out with Muffin, and that was super sick. We, like, talked, got food, went to the gym, and it was, like, super late. It was really cool. It was really awesome meeting Muffin, because he's, like, one of the first people that put me on, like, meeting people online. But it was a crazy trip, and I think the coolest part about the entire time being away was 2 things that I never thought I'd have. 1, an active Discord, even after a week of me not streaming, was crazy. Like, literally every day. If you guys aren't in the Discord yet, you should go and hang out in there. Because also, if you want some Noah lore, I made a decision during the subathon in fucking May that if we got to a certain number of subs, I was going to do daily uploads, and no one wanted it except for me and Can't Ban Omar, who you should also check out. Great streamer, great YouTube guy. And so now, because we hit that, I'm doing daily uploads this month. My first one's tonight, my next one's tomorrow. Stay tuned in the Discord. There's going to be a bunch of things about the stream schedule this month. There's going to be a bunch of opportunities for you guys to submit things, whether it's like anonymous shits, whether it's pictures, whether it's submissions for like certain things.